That was your girl. She tried to find her nuts like a little girl.
I saw it. What do you think?
Usyk is a beast.
You think so?
That guy is an animal. Yeah, he's good.
I agree, but I thought he looked a bit tired in the fourth and the fifth rounds. He looked really, really tired. And honestly, I think Dubois just fell down.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see that punch?
I saw the
left.
The left cross. I saw it.
Yes.
The one that knocked him out. I saw it, and
you know why I think he's even very good. You know, he came from a lower division. I think Cruiserweight or something.
He was Cruiserweight, yeah, unified Cruiserweight.
Yes,
yeah.
I know. In those divisions, you have to be skillful. You must be a real boxer. You know, pound for pound, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
So I know the heavyweight division, they're not that skilled.
True.
None of them are that skilled.
That's a
They're
good
just
point.
big. Oh, whereas this guy he knows how to box.
I agree. He has very high IQ.
Yes.
Usyk does. Usyk has very high IQ, and that's why people don't notice that he's 38.
Yes.
People don't notice that he's 38, maybe even 39 this year.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, because in Cruiserweight, your agility, your sense, and you don't see many of them coming up to heavyweight and doing much.
They really do that.
So you're absolutely spot on with that analysis. And quite frankly, the Cruiserweight division is empty.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who is there right now? Where's Canelo?
Who's there? You know the only person that's there? You know the only person?
Who?
Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the only cruiserweight of note other than the champions. I am serious. Yeah. WBA ranked him number 14. So, of course, everybody's angry that Jake Paul gets ranked number 14 ahead of these real, actual, so-called boxers. But by the time we now ran to the WBA rankings to check, okay, who did they put in front of Jake Paul? Who did they put Jake Paul on top of? We're like, who are these people? We don't know who these people are. In fact, the number 13 that is above Jake Paul, his name is Christian Scuderi. If you look at his boxing record, thank you very much. He's an Italian guy. If you look at his boxing record, there is nothing there. He's beating people that lost 50 times, 20 times. You understand? He has not beaten anybody of note. So my argument was, you people are complaining that Jake Paul is not deserving of a top 15 rank in the world, but that same division, who is there? And that was my challenge to people. Name 7 people in that division without looking at it. You can't. You cannot.
What division is Canelo?
Canelo is middleweight.
Oh, okay.
Super middleweight.
I don't know anybody in the...
That's the point. The only person we knew back then was Mairis Breidis from Latvia. And the reason we knew who he was, because he was a champion when I got to know of him. Do you know how I knew who he was? He tattooed Jake Paul's name on his leg. He said he wants to fight Jake Paul. He went and got a tattoo of Jake Paul on his leg. This was 4 years ago when Jake was telling Tyron Woodley to tattoo his name on his body if he loses. The cruiserweight champion of the world, Latvian guy, Mairis Breidis,
from YouTube guy.
Yes, that is how important Jake Paul is to the sport of boxing today. The boy found a way to insert himself. You saw, even after the match, he entered the ring and did a face-off with Usyk. Building up to the fight, the Sheikh Turkey and what's his name? Eddie Hearn. They said, yes, Anthony Joshua is ready to fight Jake Paul. Those were the headlines going up.
That's never happening.
Guy, it is going to happen.
That will not happen.
Watch now. I think
they're trying to push Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury and Joshua. I think that's what they're trying to push.
What they're saying is that they want Joshua to knock out Jake as a way to prepare for Fury. You know, normally now, when you want to have a big fight, you have to have a smaller fight before you get to that big fight. So they want to put Jake as the person that AJ will use to exercise himself, exercise his knockout power, knock him out.
If I am AJ, I am not fighting Paul. That's an insult to me, I swear. I won't.
Even for $100 million?
That's a big.
Even for $100 million?
That would just mess up his reputation. Like,
no,
you're going to fight a YouTube guy.
No, Jake Paul is not a YouTube guy. That's the point. He's not a YouTube guy anymore. No, he's not. He's not.
That's what we know him as.
I understand. But he's ranked number 14 in the world.
Doesn't matter. I think.
Okay.
And that's even cruiserweight, not heavyweight.
Yeah, Jake is willing to come up to heavyweight.
Oh, okay.
Now,
That's his funeral.
no, of course, that's what everybody wants. But let me ask you this question. Since you're saying that Jake Paul is an influencer or whatever, what did you say about Floyd Mayweather fighting Conor McGregor for his 50th fight? Conor McGregor was making his debut.
That's a rubbish exhibition thing now. It was
a professional bout. That was his 50th win. People say Floyd is 50-0. That 50 is Conor McGregor making his debut.
I'm not even counting that.
But it counts.
Wasn't he even already retired?
He had retired, correct. Yeah. True. You know Floyd now, all these boxers, they all retire every single fucking time. Even Tyson Fury that retired 6 months ago is now saying that he wants to fight Usyk, that he's not retired again. I'm like, bruh.
Didn't Usyk already kill him? Like twice?
Twice. Knocked him out the second time. And he's saying that he didn't lose the fight and he is not retired. He wants to fight Usyk in 2026, Wembley. And Sheikh Turkey is listening to him.
Oh, I don't know. It's about the money.
Right. So the point. So just to cycle back, Turkey is looking at it as this because he stole the Canelo fight from Jake. Jake was around January. Jake was 2 inches close to fighting Canelo for May, Cinco de Mayo, right? So Turkey comes and says to Canelo, "Fight for me instead. I'll give you a 4-fight deal, $100 million each." Canelo has fought one of those fights. The next fight is in September. He has 2 fights next year.
Okay.
Right? So, of course, that caused a little bit of beef between Turkey and Jake. So, obviously, they're going back and forth. And then, all of a sudden, right before the fight, the Usyk Dubois, Sheikh calls Jake Paul. They met at New York, I think, for the final. No, not for the final. It was the semi-final. PSG against Madrid. They met. Yeah. And quote unquote, they became friends, right? So, so Turkey now goes on a podcast and he says, "Look, Jake Paul, he's an okay boy. I don't like him, and he says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua. So we'll give him the Joshua fight if he's serious. If he beats Joshua, then we know we have a real boxer. But if Joshua knocks him out, then the Jake Paul story is over. We can finally move on." That is what he said. So he said that he made friends with him just so that he can put him in front of Joshua and Joshua will get rid of him. Basically, they think that what will happen is what happened with Francis Ngannou. Because Francis Ngannou was also making his debut against a 2-time heavyweight world champion. Is that a real fight?
That's Tyson Fury, I think. What did they even fight that time?
No, he fought Fury. He fought Fury and fought Joshua.
And almost killed Fury. Yeah, I know.
Right.
They almost killed Fury, I remember that.
So, if Tyson Fury can fight Ngannou, who has never boxed before, and AJ can fight Ngannou, who has never won a boxing fight before, why can't Jake Paul fight Anthony Joshua?
Because I think I'm probably saying that because, first of all, because it's cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Going up to heavyweight. Against a real guy, not some
AJ is 6'4", 6'5". Jake is 6'1". AJ is a monster.
Yeah.
And in fact, the initial negotiation was Jake called Joshua, and Joshua answered and said, "Yes, let's fight." But Jake was like, "Okay, let's fight ending of next year."
Next year.
Yeah, November 2026. Right?
Okay.
So you can see the trap. Jake wants to fight other people to prepare for AJ.
Yeah.
Then Turkey enters and says, "No, fight AJ now." Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what is happening. So Jake is like, "Look, I'm going to die. I'm scared." He has actually said it. He said it, yes, "I'm scared for my life, but that is giving me a fresh challenge. It's giving me the determination, the fact that I'm scared. I'm going to use that."
An adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And as a YouTuber, that's the kind of guy he was. That was the kind of content he was making.
Yeah.
He does all these stunts. Yeah, lights beds on fire.
Yeah.
So he's that guy that wants to do all these horrendous things just for the thrill.
Not sure if they're doing that with the actual boxer, or they'll kill him.
Yeah, well. That's what he wants.
We'll see.
Boxing.
Hey Jake, how about the real man's fight? I will put my butts on table, do you wanna take a bite? Looks like you're scared, you little beach boy. Kid, pick up the phone and put down your toys. Looks like you have a little monkey balls, only hanging around with the Pornhub dolls. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess that was your girl. She's trying to find her nuts like a little squirrel. I promise I will shut your dirty little mouth. I play with you one round and I knock you out. I will show the world that your fights was set up. I punch you so hard that you won't be able to get up. Just don't get up, Jake. Just don't get up. Hey Jake, just don't get up. I punch you so hard you won't be able to get up.
In the arena, I feel I'm home. En paldies jums visiem par atbalstu, šo nenormālo.
Legit, top 5 in the city, competitions right here. All I know now, so miles no got no time. Slime, I got my lines. Tempo, make I catch my vibe. Yeah, look, chopsticks, yeah. Shut up, ice bridge walking, I'm giving my all to the art. 80% of my best from the heart. Me, I believe in being creative. I put in the time and I put in the work. I put on my tata, I give all to God. Trust in the process, believing in me. Everything calm in due time, guy. Wait for your time, make it no kind of rush. Yeah, me know they dog. I know be baller. Roll up the love, make we touch on cloud now. I do it for the love and I do it for the city. Every J saying God, what? Me not bad guy.